One of the most common problem that I heard about nowadays, and I optimistic anyone else does, that is the feeling of being chronically tired every single time. Because it feels like it's no matter how sleep we get or even food we eat, but sometimes because of we spend a lot of time, we spend a lot of energy to think about the thing that we can't control, worry a lot, or even we think about the thing that we can control, the thing that it doesn't matter for us. And sometimes we just make a lot of decisions for our daily basic life. So there are a lot of factors behind those problems, such as like lack of sleep, lack of exercise, we drink a lot of caffeine, or even we make a lot of decisions, or even worrying a lot about the thing that it doesn't matter for our life. According to the research shown that the average people make roughly 35,000 decisions per day, and among them 99% of those decisions is not so important and it doesn't matter for our daily basic life. Here's the reason why some of the greatest leaders in the world, just like Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, and Barack Obama, they always wear the same outfit every single day, the same color every single time. They don't care about the outfit because they think if they spend time about their outfit, really wasting their time, because their time is so valuable for their life. So instead of thinking, instead of developing the routine that it doesn't matter for their life, they just want to conserve their brain space and energy for the important decision for their life. So today video I wanna go over something that I implemented and really giving me a lot of energy throughout the day on a consistent basis. And according to my research, I started to research about how to find a strategy or something that really matter that can contribute to make me more positive, more energy, and more optimistic, and just more powerful or energy throughout the day. And here is what I figured out. There are something that really matter, that I can say something like sleep, exercise, control our decision, or even or even having a correctly diet. And the thing number one is that I started to minimize the decision I make every single day. So from wake up and going to the bed, we have a lot of decisions to make, and among them is not so important. We just make a few decisions that really matter for ourselves. And especially I start implementing and make my daily routine become automated and specific. And most importantly, I start to make my daily routine become automated and specific. From going to bed, going to the gym, learning, or even eating, I always set up the time and detail and specific about the thing that I going to do in my consistently basis, because it's really important to make your subconscious mind recognize what you're going to do in the next step. So the first thing is that I start to go into bed at the same time and wake up at the same time. It's really make me more better and make my feeling more comfortable and more optimistic about I'm going to do in the next morning or in the next day. And most importantly about my daily routine, just like yes, I just prepare my outfit for tomorrow, or even I just want to wear the same clothes, eating the same breakfast, as like I always having a coffee, a cup of coffee, sometimes bread, or sometimes egg or something like that. So I just make sure I have the same breakfast every single morning, and especially I always having and save up the specific time and the same time for my dinner, breakfast, and lunch time. It really helps us and recognize me when I going to having lunch or having a dinner. And especially I started to do something just like going to play sports or going to the gym. I just make sure I always going to the gym at 6:30 at the evening, and after I completely spend a half of hour for my gym, I going to play badminton or even the other sport or running with the Chinese friend, or sometimes alone or sometimes with my friend. It really make me more clearly about what I need to do in the next step. And most importantly, the second thing, that is I give myself enough sleep. I give myself the opportunity to get enough sleep. I think everybody they require sometimes 8 or 10 hours for their sleep. It depends on your age. So for me, I think I just need 8 hours sleep every night. And most importantly, I started to using caffeine properly. So for me personally, I'm a guy like to drink coffee in the morning for my breakfast, and I'm not the coffee addictor, but I just want to drink, I just want to smell the coffee, because you see, if in general, so I just make sure that I don't drink more coffee or less, on this no less and no more, because if I drink more coffee, it really affects my sleep, it really affects my deep night sleep. And in general, if you drink a cup of coffee, the caffeine in the coffee, it is lasts a lot longer in your body from 5 to 7 hours. It means that after 5 or 7 hours, the caffeine still in your system. And here is the reason why you don't need to drink the coffee after lunchtime or even after 2 p.m. because if you drink a cup of coffee at afternoon or after 4 p.m., it really affects your sleep, affect your deep sleep, and it will make you unable to get a deep sleep, or eventually it really interrupt and affect the form of memory, the form of restoration, and especially restore of the energy in our body. So just make sure that you don't need to drink a coffee after 2 p.m. For me, avoid the interruption of sleeping. I just don't need to drink a coffee after 2 p.m. So it's really crucial to understand about the caffeine work in our body. And another word is that the most important thing that really make us more comfortable, energy, productivity, is that doing exercise consistently. For me personally, I'm always going to the gym. I'm always go to the gym every evening. I just spent a half of hour, so it make me more optimistic, clear of my mind, and especially it really did reduce my stress and about my unuseful thinking that has been exist in my brain. So just move your body, drink a lot of water, and eventually, just going out for a walk, for a run, or even moving your body is really important. That make you feel energetic and eventually make you feel comfortable, energy throughout the day. And the last thing is that I want to add is that just control your mind, control your emotion, control your thinking. Just think about the thing that it really matter for your life. It really crucial. It really important for your daily basic life. So I think the reason why we always tired, exhausted, or feeling sluggish because we spend a lot of time thinking about the thing that we can't control, the thing that out of our hand, the thing that we can change, the thing that we can't even solve it. Just thing that make us. Sometimes we think about the complicated thing that make us our mind more complicated, stressful, and even exhausted. So if you're thinking about your exam, you afraid of failing the exam, so don't care about your examination. Just care about what can you do right now that make you avoid failing the exam. For me personally, I don't care. I just make sure I just control my feeling, control my mind. Just keep thinking about the thing that I can do right now. Just like I just make sure. I don't think too much. If I want to start doing something, I just go straight and focusing doing that thing. That's like learning something new or even learning that related to my major. Personally, I study architecture, so I just need more to research or learning about drawing, learning about the architecture. Some things like that is really helpful, and eventually I just do whatever that you can. Don't care about the thing that you can't control, because the more you care about the thing that you can control, the more exhausted, the more tired, the more tiredness you will get, because you spend a lot of energy to think, to spend, and to release a lot of energy from your body to just think about the thing that it doesn't matter for your life. And that is in this video, and I hope it really work for you, and if it can apply for your life, because it really worked for me. I hope it really worked for you, and I hope it really helpful for you guys. And I will see you in the next video.